Mr. August, he just keeps on shining week in and week out. Just talk about your night tonight. Joe Vitt said after the game you helped yourself, and that has to feel good coming from your head coach.
Yes, sir. I just go out there and approach every day the same way I do, and try to go out there and give my all for the guys. I know the guys depending on me, the coaching staff. You know, I just come out here and try to represent my family the best way I can, and just try to get better. I mean, it's football at the end of the day. It's something I've been doing since I've been 5, and hey, I'm in the NFL. It's been a dream that's came true.
You've run the ball, special teams, you've caught the ball. I mean, you've led this team in catches all preseason. Talk about the game-winning touchdown. Kind of take me through that play a little bit.
It was kind of like an option route. The guy kind of bit in. I was going to go out. Then he came out at the last minute, and I said, hey, I got him. But, it was a good play by him. He was real aggressive. He made me really work on that route and chased through a great ball, put the ball in the right spot for me. And, I made a guy miss, and I got in the end zone. It was a great feeling.
I said game-winning. It should have been the game-winning. It looked like it was going to be the game-winning. Drew Brees said something interesting this week. I don't know if you heard him. He said you've grasped this complicated offense. You don't fear it. You grasp it. You understand it pretty quickly. Just talk about that and how have you been able to do that?
I feel what you put in is what you're going to get out. I spend a lot of time, studying the playbook. When I go up to the room in the hotel, I'm constantly looking at those plays and constantly, going over them in my head and, putting the book away and trying to memorize the plays, because I know when I get out there with Brees, Chase, everything is a high tempo. This New Orleans offense is a high tempo. Everything is done real fast. So when Drew and Chase, they talk real fast, so they get in there and say da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh, man, I got to think da-da-da. At first I was thinking too much. When you got to think too much, your instincts don't take over. Your natural ability don't take over. So, as I continuously grasp the playbook better, I kept getting more comfortable, and that's the more plays I started to make.
Excellent. Well, I know you have to catch a bus. I appreciate your time. You're 3 for 3. You've been a great player the first 3 games of the preseason, and we appreciate your time. We'll see you the last 2.
Thank you. Appreciate you for having me.